Welcome back, everybody. Um, just wanted to show you one of my builds. I know that I'm usually more of a collector. I don't really game as much, but I thought I would just build one from some spare parts that I have. And also, I get a lot of special invitations or invites from retailers to game. So I thought I would just build one just for fun. This is based on the Wii M4 GBBR platform. Everything on the gun is pretty much airsoft except for the Surefire M951 torch. There are no other real steel parts on the gun. Externally, I have a crane stock A2 grip. This is a VFC LMT rear sights. Garter aimpoint comp M2. I like the garter aimpoints because the reticle and the red dot is really crisp and it's very sharp as well, and I find them very durable. And moving along to the front end, I'm using a VFC KAC Knights Ornaments suppressor. It has the QD function right here, which I really like, that you can remove it if required. So internally in the gun, I've actually left the trigger set, such as the disconnector hammer and the trigger. I left everything to be stock. I find that the stock is actually quite reliable. I'm just going to put this back on. And and I just find that it's that I don't really need to upgrade it to steel parts. So right now I'm just using stock internals. The only other upgrades I'm using is an end pass in my air nozzle, just so that I can adjust the FPS on the fly. I'm also using a plus hop-up rubber, and also I think it's a Falcon 6.03 inner barrel that I have custom cut and crowned myself, since I had a spare one available but not at the right length. But I just cut it myself and I crowned it or chamfered it, and then the gun is pretty accurate. And I use this gun mainly for indoors. And as you can see, the trigger set here is completely stock. The only other modification which I actually really enjoy is the selector switch. On the stock Wii, it's actually very, very loose. And there's a lot of wiggle room as well, but I've modified it based on the detents and the spring so that it's very, very stiff, and when it clicks into place, it stays there, and there's no wiggle room as well. As you can see, it's actually pretty stiff. So here's just a test fire of my gun that I've made for gaming. I wanted something most reliable. Wasn't too worried about the external appearance of the gun because I know that it's going to be scratched either way. But overall, I like it. So this is the gun on semi and on full auto.